today I'm sharing with you some angel guidance and channeling that I have brought through in the form of writing today. Sometimes I just talk into the microphone and you get a direct verbal channeling from a slight trance state. This time it is through handwritten channeling. My reading of it is a little bit clunky in places because my writing wasn't so clear when I went back to look at it. So please forgive my stops and starts and any leaving out of little words, because when I write sometimes the concepts come through and there aren't any little words at all, there's just concepts. So it's a multi-density download full of feelings, the feel of things and the imagery, and I have to sometimes put it into words, and sometimes little words like A and the are left out. So please don't be perturbed by that. It's just me getting the info down on paper as they talk to me. The video today is my sunset from my home, and it's interesting. At the beginning there's these rays of light coming from the sun, and I don't think I've ever recorded that before, and I record the sunrise, not sunset. I record the sunrise quite frequently, so that's interesting to take note of. In this time when I filmed this video of the sunrise and the channeling I've done today, it has come after the big 7 solar flare events that we had over the weekend before this date. This is Wednesday, and a few days ago, excuse the noise in the background, that's my doggy moving around on her bed. She's noisy, isn't she? Sorry. Hey, to stop, she's spinning around in circles. I'll put a photo up of her so you see. She's a big goofy ridgeback. The point is, don't work with dogs and children. That's what they say. The point is, I've filmed this and I brought this download straight after the big solar flare event of all those X-flares, 7 X-flares. And after today, another X-flare came yesterday. So this is Wednesday in Australia. Another X-flare came yesterday, was launched yesterday, or I don't know if it was an X-flare. It was a flare. So the point is, with our reduced magnetic field, they are very, very effective. And so this recording today is talking about that light, and interesting how it shows up in the sunlight at the beginning of the filming of this video. All right, I've had a little bit of a ramble. Thanks for your patience. Welcome to the angels, and here is the beautiful and so informative message from our angels today. Thanks. Bye. Hi, this is a good time to click that like button. If you like this content and you want to see it improve and grow, give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, you can subscribe. Thanks. Through intentionality, light forms. It is through intentionality that light forms. This is the basic mechanism of the universe. She is a light unto herself and is self-forming at all times. Yes, you are a fractal of her light, and in your very nature, you are of her light. You are God because God is the conscious being, the intelligent being of light that allows all within her. She is not a hologram. The concept of holographic universe is an interesting take on the fact that ultimate truth lies in the absolute nature of the Great Mother Universe. Every temporary fractal of the universal mind's reflection and inflection is made of the permanent energy of her being. You are one of these. Your adventure through seeking the meaning of life is a game of introspection for the universal Great Mother. In this way, you share it all with her. You truly do share your life with the universe. The deep dive into inspecting and dissecting values of a lesson and journey shared with all. Your feelings and light body experiences are reflected out into the great atmosphere of your world and further beyond into higher frequency ranges. Your energy is complete. You hold light that speaks to the world, and you are not a dim light. You are a bright, informing light. Unless you take this on board and understand this, you will be playing the game of the blind. You wish to be enlightened, to see the light, to be within the light. You start with your own lantern of light. We are archangels. We bring informing news for your imminent ascension process. In the upcoming days and months, you will receive an upgrade and clarity codes. This will realign and tidy up your somewhat messy DNA. Your DNA is an antenna that transmits and receives. It is mutable, it is enlightened, it changes and it evolves through its own growth as it takes in new coding and new understandings, new upgrades of how to be. Your DNA is a biological technology that is a template coated in every beam of light transmitted from your dear Son. Soulless, he is a light being transmitted to you. He is a light being, a being of light, beaming through all layers of the first 9th densities. From there on up, the dimensional range he is in is his light body form only. His light body form only. As a powerful entity of the great council of suns. In the universe, there are many powerful and wonderful beings. He is a part of the structure of the universe, a great energy node of health and balance in the universal Great Mother's beingness. As a conscious being of light, he is all-powerful from your perspective. Yet, he is benevolent and caring. He cares for your Earth Mother and nourishes her. She is also a conscious being of immense power, acting out of gentle care and delight in the life she transmits into light and form. Through intentionality, light and life forms. Remember, all light is consciousness. Tread softly, dear one. Respect all aspects of your intelligent, self-aware, and very conscious mother world. For you are here as her child, but still you are a guest in her realm. You will never own or govern this planet. You may live there by the grace of his or her divine will only. We say this in this way, for we understand we use the gender assigned word of mother. We assign a gender to the universal great mother for your perspective only. Mothers are the creators of life and the birthers, the bringing forward of life. And this is, from your perspective, the core function of your Great Mother Universe. Other functions are beyond your human mindset. So we refer to her in her role as Mother. In truth, dear ones, gender is an alignment of the lower densities. Certain densities, not all densities. In fact, it is not a part of some density worlds at all. But it is a part of your world, and it has great meaning and function. And it is a derivative of the duality through which you enjoy and experience variation. It is a blessing in itself. The masculine energy, as opposed to the feminine energy, for your mind has already created the division, is also very beautiful and powerful and needed in this world, for one will not be without the other. When we refer to the great universe as the Great Mother, this is in no way a hierarchical reference. It is simply a functional observation. Now we return to our discourse. In this way, you should adjust your views accordingly. The upcoming events of the solar uprising are done upon you now. They close upon you now. They are within your energetic field as we speak. This will entail a recalibration of perception and offer an adjustment period. This is due to the great compassionate redemption process. There has been a great revival of light. Along with this comes the equalizing deepening of shadows. In this time there is a balance of light and dark, duality in its intense highlighting toward a point of inflection. In this inflection moment, the light will absorb all the darkness. The pretend powers of the dark will be no more. There will be only light. This is the light of unified codings of the Great Mother wiping the slate clean, so to speak. All of the dark imaginings will be void. In this upcoming clearing of the game of duality played out here, there will be a vision of what the light brings. In no way should you consider this in any terms of the duality paradigm. This is not a dualistic event. There will be no wars, no takeovers, no abuse and no stories. There will be only light of true essence. As you are a fractal of light of your Great Mother, you will be at home in this energy. Any that are not within the Mother's light will be expelled. Any who were beguiled by those who are not of the Great Mother's being will be taken to realms for healing. They will sort through their karma, which is a self-created adjustment process. Any that are not within the Mother's light will be expelled. Any who were beguiled by those who are not of the Great Mother's being will be taken to realms for healing. They will sort through their karma. This is a self-created adjustment process. Those whose hearts pray for and are magnetically reaching for the truth of the universe will find it. Those seeking validation and justification for their stories they propagate and swallowed from the ungodly ones will find themselves without a supportive platform. They will be distraught in a hell of their own making until they let go of the delusion. There will be no peace. There will be no people of the light in any of the realms of the fallen ones. In this world they were able to develop alongside the innocent light learners. This has been a battle between light and dark. The light has won the way in on the great scales of redemption and valiant light. This world will graduate to the next level of existence, for the preparedness is there. You are ready for this upgrading graduation. We are pleased for you. We will teach you and guide you in your new classroom. Welcome to the new world, dear ones. The rapture. Yes, the rapture is the light event that is coming to you very soon. This is not a direct assault on your planet. This is the light infusion that is delivered up as a medicine is delivered. This is the moment when you get the complete recalibration of entity versus light. This is the dreaming of the mind of focus. This is the clearing of the mind of focus. This is the clearing of the mind of facades. What does this mean, dear? This is the clearing of the mind of facades that have led you to believe in an illusion. The illusory world you have been emanating is in diminishing. The crazy crawling ideology of the dark and demonic require the structure of humanity to enter the realm. They cheat and create fear to make you available to them. These beings have no way to impact this world without human hosting. This has been done, and hence the cycles of purging have gone as they have through the millennia. In this cycle, extra help was brought in to keep the balance. This is the infusion of strong DNA woven with protective protocols. There are many of you who have come with a life plan of being awakened by atrocity and not seduced by it. In this way, we have cleaned up the consciousness of the planet. The overall consciousness of the planet is clear, clean, and intuitively aware, seeing through the illusions of strong, dark stories and actions to know better. You know better. Knowing better is the key. Yes, dear, this is so. Know better. Do it, for then it is so. Hi, this is a good time to click that like button. If you like this content and you want to see it improve and grow, give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, you can subscribe. Thanks.